More politics, where shortly we'll be engaging the panelists that I have tonight of Ishmael Nyaribo, an advocate of the High Court. We'll also be having Mheshimiwa Zahir, or that is a member of Parliament of Nyaribari Chache. And we also have Professor Gitile Naituli, a professor of management and leadership, as well as political risk analyst Dismas Mukua. The gentlemen are going to help us unpack this story that I'm about to read, that former Interior Cabinet Secretary Fred Matiangi's declaration to contest for the presidency in 2027 has set the stage for a supremacy battle with President William Ruto, who is seeking a second term in office. And Matiangi, a political novice compared to President Ruto, was a super minister and a fixer in former President Uhuru Kenyatta's administration, where he is remembered for getting things done, no matter what stood his way, creating enemies in the process. And of course, TV47's Apollo Kamau reports on Matiangi, the politician, and the journey ahead. Let's take a look at that.
The euphoric return of the man who has been described as a bulldozer, the fixer, and former powerful CS in former President Uhuru Kenyatta's Jubilee administration, Fred Matiangi, to contest for the presidency is a new lease of life to his supporters, banking on his track record to get things done and make President William Ruto a one-term president. No mean feat for the former Interior CS.
We will fix our challenges. Hizi zote tutatengeneza. So that we fix our education system properly, so that watu wawe na imani kwa elimu yetu. We fix our systems. Hata kama ni mambo ya afya, we will find solutions to our challenges together. So that huu muda kidogo tuko na shida hapa na pale, let us not turn against each other.
In his quest for the presidency, Matiangi, who cut his teeth under late former cabinet minister Simeon Nyachae, whom he served as his personal assistant for 20 years, is positioning himself to inherit the leadership mantle from Nyachae 4 years after Nyachae's death, to lead the Gusii region, which has lacked a unifying national leader since Nyachae's death.
For a long time, the Gusii community have been bandwagoned in the Nyanza paragraph. And that's why we lose it. Because once we are negotiated under Nyanza, we get the short end of the stick. And that's what we want to get out of. Actually, Nyanza went with the old constitution. We don't have anything called Nyanza right now. It is a line always being used to compress others.
There is a feeling that Gusii have been left out, both in the UDA government. So when ODM came in the broad-based government, the Gusii hoped that because they have been supporting BAMBA, they will be considered. BAMBA never gave a ministerial post to the Gusii community. And that is the reason why Fred Matiangi now is seen as a revolution to galvanize the Gusii bloc.
The Gusii population appears to have found now their leader in Matiangi. And the reception we saw was simply a statement like that the people in Gusii would like to recognize Matiangi as their supposed leader.
According to his allies, Matiangi's rousing welcome in Gusii and Nyamira counties was a perfect start to give him the much-needed legitimacy to assert himself as a leader of the Gusii, giving him political capital in his quest for the presidency and to lead negotiations on behalf of the Gusii community.
The Gusii region is completely, fully, 100% locked under Dr. Fred Matiangi. And that is not me saying, that is what is factual. Whether I like it or I don't like it, that is what is there. So, I mean, if anyone is interested in the Gusii community, they know where to go.
We never presented any party on Friday. What we presented was a candidate who in 2027, if he comes and tells us he will be the presidential candidate under ODM, we will follow him. If he says he will be the presidential candidate under UDA, we will follow him. What we are saying, we will follow him. If he says he'll be a presidential candidate in Jubilee, we will follow him.
Automatically, Mheshimiwa Matiangi becomes the leader of the Gusii nation, and also he goes out to represent not only our interests, but the interests of all Kenyans. As it is now, Matiangi is not promoted by the Gusii nation because he's a Gusii. He's being promoted or is being offered for leadership courtesy of his performance and the track record that he has had in various ministries.
Apate maoni kutoka nyumbani, atembelee wengine, nao apate maoni ya kutosha, sababu wewe simama useme watu wamekuambia kabla hujaongea nao.
The return of Matiangi, who is expected to resign from his job at the World Bank, has excited the region, piling pressure on leaders across the political divide in ODM and UDA to join the Matiangi camp or be swept by the Matiangi tide come 2027.
Hapa Gusii kitambo, chama cha ODM kilikuwa kimekita mizizi. Lakini sasa hivi tunavyozungumza, wa Gusii, that is Gusii na Nyamira, umaarufu wa mheshimiwa Raila Odinga ama chama cha ODM imedidimia hapa kwa sababu hatu kukuwa na candidate. Kwa vile wa Gusii nao pia wanataka mtu wa kuingia katika ile meza kuu ya kufanya bargaining.
Kuna hii grupu ya UDA ya kina Usuru, kuna Ruto, kuna Raila. Yani hakuna mtu unaweza linganisha siasa yake na heshima yake kwa mwenye kuna heshima kwa Wakenya kama Matiangi.